Prayer is one of the most powerful practices known to humanity. Yet for many people, prayer feels confusing, distant, or even ineffective.
But the Bible presents prayer not as a ritual or a formula, but as a meaningful form of communication.
According to the Bible, prayer is not a performance and not a religious display. It is not about saying the right words or following a strict formula.
Prayer is presented as communication, a turvan, a genuine exchange between a loving God and a willing human heart.
Prayer matters because it creates connection. Through prayer, people express gratitude, seek guidance, and bring their fears into the open. The Bible teaches that prayer does not change God's character, but it deeply shapes the person who prays.
When the disciples asked how to pray, Jesus did not give them a rigid system. He offered a model that revealed priorities of the heart.
This model prayer shows what to focus on first, what to surrender, and how to approach God with trust. Biblical prayer begins by recognizing who God is, holy, powerful, and worthy of honor. This opening posture shifts the mind away from self and centers attention on God's nature.
The Bible frames prayer as an act of trust, evergreen, choosing God's wisdom over human impulse.
Prayer is not only about asking for outcomes, it is about aligning personal desires with a greater purpose. Biblical prayer includes honest self-examination and confession, not to create guilt, but to restore clarity.
Prayer acknowledges dependence without shame, recognizing that human limits are real.
Scripture encourages people to bring everyday needs into prayer: food, provision, strength, and clarity.
The Bible presents forgiveness as release by, freeing the mind and restoring inner balance.
Prayer and forgiveness are closely linked. Unresolved resentment disrupts emotional and spiritual health.
Choosing forgiveness through prayer creates space for healing and growth.
The Bible teaches that prayer includes asking for guidance and protection, recognizing human vulnerability.
Prayer sharpens awareness, helping individuals recognize temptation and choose wisely.
Biblical prayer is rarely portrayed as instant results. It is often marked by patience and persistence.
Faith in prayer is not about certainty of outcome, but trust in God's character.
The Bible emphasizes sincerity over eloquence. Honest prayer carries more weight than perfect wording.
Prayer spoken from the heart, even in silence, is fully heard. Prayer becomes most effective when it becomes a habit rather than an emergency response. According to the Bible, prayer is not a technique, yolsio. It is a way of living with awareness of God.
Scripture presents prayer as something that can happen anywhere, to Tolan, privately or with others. When prayer becomes part of daily life, it quietly transforms perspective, decisions, and peace.